But this is going to be oh so tough.
Tough indeed. niko trying to work his way back in from the tunnels as m0NESY already in middle. Swings around. It's leikkeet that's ready on the inside of the smoke, trying to fight forward and hold off rotations, buy more time for that bomb. They give up the first kill, and hello, m0NESY. He'll get 2. And it's going to be a now very formidable formation for G2 surrounding the site, trying to get back to that bomb. Lucky good for only one. Jackson Hunter immediately take down both. This is going the way of G2, no problem.
Deep angles with those deagles, but no one's probing. Hunter, there's the first. Oh, good goosh on to blame F as well. He's surely gonna clean him up with the USP, but he gets distracted. Oh, what a good manage. Lucky comes in from the top like Batman. Finally shuts him down, but 3 kills for Hunter. That's quite nice, and niko steps up next. Easy frag as blame F tries to rotate back. And once again, Astralis player attacking the A bomb site with no chance of winning this round. And Lucky falls. Config's going to be able to wrap behind him. m0NESY's falling back with that up right now. The timing might be perfect for him to catch this, but Config is waiting. This is everything. This battle with Hunter as the smoke fades, and he gets nothing. Jax with the FAMAS. There's no way he gets more than 2. Oh my god, Jax! He's done it.
He's won.
Lucky, he's done it all. 4 kills for Jax. What a stud.
That's ridiculous. Astralis will be kicking themselves now. They need to get on this board. They need to get the game rolling. I know it's only 4-0, but that is a huge round to lose. Jax up above, 3 to come in front of him. Close angle, has to be quick about his positioning. He's got the first already. Headshot lineup, MP9 goes to work. Lucky swings out, close shot. Makes no mistake on it, but it still is costly at this point in time for the execution. Flash, m0NESY unable to spot any further. Has Hunter at least covering off his left side. Good Molotov. And they couldn't catch him as he fell back inside of the smoke, but he has to rotate in through the temple. Hunter, though, was never dealt with, never checked, jumps on top of the sign. Self-boost position to get on top of that ledge, and he doesn't go all the way around, but still gets found. Xyp9x gets the headshot instead, and cannot rotate back through middle. They are locked, despite that niko is that far away. They have to fight forward. No smoke, ledge angle, easy shot. leikkeet, blame F's gonna try and take the same fight in return. Knows that m0NESY's somewhere toward the monastery, but he will go ahead and find the shot instead. And Config, again, is taking so much map control.
Yeah, but this might be actually a curse, because they're going to have to fall back into niko. Great kill from Glaive, that's everything. But 2 players over in Donut, and now they're aware of Config, but Hunter's lying in wait. They're not going to check this.
Oh my god, oh, he went for the first. He went for the bomb, he still swings and gets 2. Trigger discipline might be better to do. Not if you're Hunter. Once more, he shuts down B, rather A. As I still will continue to confuse the 2. I'm confused as to how he doesn't possibly get taken out after the fact. As a smoke down, self-preservation, Config at least tries to recover the bomb. He puts it on the deck and knows he needs to clutch once more. He did well to turn around and cover off by getting a single pick, but where was the other player in rotation? Config didn't have the information, and they're gonna hold this. They're on the defuse. Hunter's on this. He has absolutely no idea. He's too far removed. Hunter's low, 4 HP, a fraction, a fragment of the bullet, and the kills come late. It's 8-0 for G2.
Doubled up at the point of contact, spam coming through, hits Config, who's playing a dangerous game, down to 57 health. They still haven't noticed leikkeet. And niko might be taking all the attention if they eventually want to clear this position out. Oh, there it is. Good find. Config slips up for the attack, and now leikkeet can be sprung. They do have a Molotov down. blame F gonna hard clear it. niko comes in late, grabs 1 more traded, but it's worth 3 on 2. Very costly.
Confident so far that a single smoke outside of Jaguar will buy him some time. And he can't hit the shot. Lucky nails him. AK to win it. Hunter still, though, again, the one to stand tall, but it comes to a 1-on-1. blame F, 3 kills in the round, down to 31. We said Jax had pushed out early. He's going to go for the flank. blame F has a smoke that he'll fortunately fade inside it before Jax arrives on the corner toward the CT lane, and fortunately for him, he's able to get further away. This isn't exactly planted for him, but he has at least isolated the angles and figured out the position. Risky on low HP to keep searching, but gets away with it, and Astralis finally find a round. Zywoo to lead through cave. Lucky behind with bomb. It's leikkeet. All on leikkeet. Hunter's found one in middle. Config was holding to see if they would address that position and try and reclaim the territory. Instead, now they're going to rotate all the way back toward the CT lane, and leikkeet still alive in this. Too slow from Astralis. Little do they know they had the site open if they'd just gone for the trades on him, and now they're surrounded. Jack's even going for the full flank, and he might have the time if they can't continue to fight forward. Lucky with the first kill now. Bomb not yet planted. 22 seconds. Did they run this? Did they make it?
Yeah, I mean, this is their only option. I don't know if they're going to make it, because you can see, I think m0NESY is going to be able to beat them, and especially Hunter's going to be very, very close. 10 seconds. I don't know if they have the time. They can maybe get the bomb plant, but can they actually protect the planter enough? The answer's probably going to be no. G2 going to press the issue. Yeah, they've just killed everyone except for the planter. Nice and easy.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit of money for it, but yeah, they had no chance on that one. Crazy to think that we've got world number 3 facing elimination. World number 2 already out in zywoo, and Astralis, such a legacy team at this event with the last remaining Spodek survivor, shall we say, or Spodek soldier.
Ooh.
For Zypix, speaking of, he's managed to push forward. Now they have a chance in this because Hunter down. They're going to get a bomb plant. Lob nade to Glaive. He'll catch it, put it in his pocket, lose a lot of HP, and be left with 15 as a result of it. So the reload not timed well for leikkeet. Now Astralis coming alive. That's not bad. But yeah, the circumstances of these two juggernauts battling out for the last spot available on the stage is rather dramatic and nerve-wracking on both sides.
It's a nice little pace change out of the timeout. G2 caught sleeping. Not only that, but how many times do you see just a double Glock burst fire to the face of an armored CT find you a kill?
I'll touch on monesty and Lucky at some point here when we get a change, but the pace of this one, Hunter down, flash out. Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to turn and get that. He tags Glaive.
Oh, Jesus.
Jax with this deagle does not stop. Lucky. It's the rifle instead to get the kill, and he returns the favor to Jax's face as leikkeet falls. Glaive, the low HP player, still in middle, but he will get traded out by niko. Bomb planted advantage for Astralis, and Zypix goes immediately toward the donut hallway to hold as blame F. And that won't be expected in this situation. So niko needs to move forward and not necessarily be a sitting and open target. I think he's about to be. monesty, meanwhile, down by Zypix. This should come to blame F to hold. He's in a perfect position. He's pinched in. Shots out. Blame gets the kill.
Yeah, there's no way to expect that one. Nice long flank from blame F and a great recovery out of timeout for Astralis to just scrape together the final 2 rounds of the half. They've given themselves a chance.
But still needs to be coaxed. I saw them between the games, you know, his teammates patting him on the back, saying, don't worry, you got this, you know, bigging him up. He's still a young player without confidence. And it's the same for Lucky on the other side. They've been saying they're trying to create him space and make him feel comfortable in this event. So the AWP so far haven't come on. Lucky has! Glaive gets the third, but yeah, Lucky's doing it with all the other weapons too at the USP. niko's going to respond to take his head clean off, and we know niko's so deadly, even though it was a 1-on-3, but with Glaive staring him down, nowhere to go. Astralis will get the pistol, because then there's literally no way out. They could fight through the top right now. Lucky's rotated over, but blame F's aware of it because they smoked him off, and they aren't going that way. So Zypix will be retaking the position now lost by Config. He needs to be perfect in his timing. As Lucky manages to stay alive and distract, he should be absolutely undetected. Hunter goes down. monesty backs away. Vision on the bomb, and blame F not heading this direction as of yet. He could wrap back down middle if Lucky calls that nothing else is going on, and they know that he's in donut, but they'll work in a team, in tandem, with the smoke down instead. Oh, the gap, and Lucky's watching it very, very closely.
He's at such a high level at the moment. Jack's gonna turn the corner quickly, eats nade, slows him down. Oh, Config has a nade in hand. He's gone down. Peace out. All you have left is Lucky. Jack stepped up big in a similar situation in the first half. They need Lucky to do the same, but he's whiffing. Zip is gonna come from behind to get a double kill. That forces the bomb on monesty forward. He's gonna get a plant.
Plants, undoubtedly, but blame F is the man that's behind all of this. And they're not going to suspect it, even when niko turns around. Blame F, he got him, and that was in response to the fact that monesty fell. So he does everything to leave leikkeet stuck inside of the corner. Temple doorway. Bomb is distant on the far side of the box for him, but he's got an angle if anyone dare try and cross or counter peek. AWP, fast peek, manages to get Glaive, sneaks inside the pillar, and blame F, smoked off, will not be able to get the angle. leikkeet is actually doing enough to buy time, but not enough to shut down Zypix, who will walk in from behind and get the defuse. Astralis are going to take the lead at 11-10.
Yeah, this is looking great. What a timely flank from Zypix, and he's had a couple of those now, delivering for them in that capacity. 20 and 14.
Zypix as well is aware of this damage because he's not even playing aggressively. He wants to let them walk toward him. He's playing an off angle in the corner through cave. And I don't know that Jax will be able to check that. He's going to think he's safe to walk in. He does. Gun barrel shows though, and that gives him a chance, but he goes down. Zypix falls. Glaive only gets one back in return on monesty, and niko has the AWP. This time a little bit slow on the trigger. They'll slide by, still a 2-on-2. And niko has this because of his HP, because it's only 3. There's no utility to throw in that direction, and he goes back out to absolutely annihilate Lucky. Here comes Glaive. He needs to be absolutely on it. Flash out though, niko's forward of it, and with 3 HP, he will close out the round. We go 11-11.
Is there anything this man can't do in the game? 5 HP. I don't know, this G2 outside of niko doesn't feel like it's having power at the moment. Fast-paced, here we go. niko gonna lead the way. They boost up, he didn't look right. Oh, he sees 3 to the right. They all have pistols, so it should be a relatively easy wipeout.
The scary part is, Jason, when you going back to that, I mean, it was Astralis that was kind of held together by Config being aggressive at certain times at B, both times they win the round. He was getting enough kills to keep the economy low, though, and therefore was broken down when it finally started going Astralis' way. Now, you're right. It does feel like niko is the one that's powering G2 and keeping them in this. Catching any strays that time. Jax is the one that's closest to those smokes, and he puts his out in return towards CT. Hunter starts it, Glaive down, monesy finds Lucky on the AWP, and it's Alexi B that's next up to try and clear the site. He'll swing all the way toward the cubby as the bomb gets forward, but it's lost. It's lost by Config, who comes back in to get two. Things get awkward, 14 seconds, bombs on the ground, and it's the young man, monesy, once more, but zipix will shut the door on him and make it 12-12.
Already the rotation is on to this bomb site. Jax is going to lead the way. Lucky gets behind the site boxes, but they're under a lot of pressure here. Config with one kill. That's back towards mid. It's all going the way of Astralis now. It's turning completely in their favor. They're the ones being dynamic on the map, and G2 is shut down again.
zipix is going to march over now and try and join Config at Donut, but they're pushing through the smokes already. The battle ensues. monesy again left in a 1-on-3 bomb down. He's surrounded and sprayed through the smoke. zipix will get the kill, and Astralis back into the lead.
Who's been quiet. Mostly it feels due to the shutdown of this T side. He hasn't really had space to work with. Config again with the SMG. He's going to add a third onto it. What a great round from Config.
Deagle working toward middle. Jax. He was extremely sexual with that gun in the first half, I'll say it. Look at this. They've been held off so many times in this position. It seems like a place that should be by default terrorist territory. And they have to boost above the doors and the smokes to try and close it. They're trying to bait out the shots from zipix. They will. niko manages that at least, but what else are they going to do? niko can get the shot. A Molotov just arrives. They're still not through the position. Gap in the smoke because of the flames. blameF not positioned accordingly to take them down this time, but the rotations are already on the site. Glaive. Oh, look. Oh, Config has an op still? Yes, he does. Absolutely. And it's map point for Astralis.
G2 have no idea what to do here. They're shut down everywhere. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Actually, yeah, that's sick if you're blameF.
Yeah, you're loving that. It's sick if you're Config as well, because he was feeling pressure, considering he was entirely blind when that kill comes out.
Just doing it, and then all of a sudden you look at the kill feed, you're like, it worked that time, huh?
Out of ideas, rush B, here we go. Jack's gonna lead the way, can't find the first kill. Alexi with the MAC-10, blameF can only get the one, but it's niko. It's a big scalp to take. And Glaive steps up next, and he's got a fully blind frag onto Alexi. That should be the end of it. One more time, Modesty, a 1 versus 3 clutch on hand.
You don't expect him to get those all the time, do you? Bucky's already staring him down. Astralis with a brilliant comeback. It was 8-0 for G2, but as soon as they won their first round, they could only manage 4 more on the G2 side, and Astralis have a 1-map lead in a very, very crucial series. We are going to go back.
Plague G2 on Ancient will not be here on Dust 2. Config's gonna get aggressive though again, and he's found a headshot. Oh boy, Config heating up into the series.
Not only that, he finds a headshot. He finds monesy, who's the young man, the inexperienced guy who is going to be thriving on confidence, and already he's getting shut down. He's going, God damn, is this tier 1? Is this what I'm dealing with now? Like, Config is just relentless. He has been so aggressive this whole game.
Yeah, that's a good find for Jackson mid. They actually, everyone from Astralis after that kill gets pulled towards the B bomb site, and Config unawares that Jax could be lurking up.
Glaive and Lucky have left the B site. They're aware that this is going to be an A hit, that they are on the catwalk position, even though there's a minute to play with. Glaive jumping up, takes out niko. They were turning back. They were looking for it. They were ready. Hunter's going to recover the bomb, but not the round. zipix on top of the site delivers 2 final kills to make it 1-0 for Astralis.
Very fast flank. Glaive gonna check out the Molotov. I think it's gonna be a little bit late. Flashbang as well goes out. They turn from it. Jax, he was great with the Deagle on Ancient. He delivers again here on Dust 2. Beautiful headshot through the edge of the smoke. Bomb site access is opened. One at long to deal with. One flanking catwalk oh so quickly.
Glaive's locked out by smoke, though he's made his presence known, firing in with that UMP. Lucky's the closest. Barrels position, sees the shoulder, dancing, baiting, being shot, not even sure where from. That buys space, but it's all onto Jax. He started this off with the Deagle, 1 HP. He manages to find Lucky, and he nails Glaive. Oh, baby, Jax is the dude, 1-1.
That's unbelievable. He again delivers for G2 to start a game. Absolutely magnificent with 1 HP. And the brilliance, the aggression towards ramp to clear one side of the attack so he could focus towards catwalk. Oh, just sit and watch. It's beautiful. Alexi scouting over the smoke, spots Zip inside of the site. Flash comes out. niko's holding mid. Wild spray. Does control it and land it. Might want to try and start getting into safety, jumping to try and open up the frag for blameF, and it doesn't work. niko's gonna pick up a deagle as a sidearm, and it's 3-1. Bait and switch setup inside of the pit. Alexi gets his head dinked, his bell rung, and not able to control it. But Jax is here, don't worry. Jax has arrived.
Has indeed. Not done there either. He's got lucky. The Jack attack is back. He's got blameF to go along with it, and he now finds the third kill in the rounds.
Zipex trying to save this. Hunter's coming in. Immediate headshots. Well done. Good kills from Jax. Good aggressiveness to shrink things down to have fast flanks. It was brutal. G2 had no answer for it. We'll see if Glaive has an impact here. niko crouching underneath the smoke. He was spotted, but the shot didn't land. Good headshot. The op, though, holding the angle. There's the flashbang. One at railing with an M4, and niko's got another. I don't know if he realized Zipnix was here. He's looking for one more. Zip, waiting for it, and he's got the headshot on niko. monacy now. Bomb goes down, so does he. It's all on Jax. Does he have another clutch in him?
He's got the timing. He's gonna get checked. Zipix is aware of it. He's gonna shut him down this time, and
it's going to be a brawl. Both teams heading to the corner. Zip drops the Molotov. They're going to flash around the corner. They want to fight. niko's got one blind. Still some action, though, and blameF fights inside the flames. Crawls out into the open. It's still an op to deal with, but a 2-for-1 trade in the favor of G2 to gain control. And now the ops ring out. Now Config has to put out a smoke for his teammate. G2 have information. And there's Hunter. What a great lurk.
it's not the bomb, though. Remember that, but it is going to pull Config away. They're going to take it that direction because B is such a fortified site to hold. Config's made noise. Hunter knows he's up close. I'm sure he did. He had to have heard him running in. They've not. They've passed each other, and the bomb is still going that direction. monacy's running this down. Yeah, but they think they hold this. Config knows he's in there. Config knows he's gone somewhere, and it's only one possibility. He will clear the site himself, and uh-oh, what now? What now, niko? Because monacy's left alone. 58 seconds, they can still go back on this, and Lucky's not spotted niko, but could still catch the bomb. The timing of this round is absolutely ridiculous,
oh, no.
And he's made noise. Lucky can't hit it. It's the two inexperienced ops, and neither of them will drop. So far, the flames to be extinguished. Lucky somehow turns around and realizes that niko's coming from behind, drops down, and it's all on to monacy once again. He's going to work his way around toward Catwalk. Bomb to be planted. He'll go for that immediately, knowing that they have to rotate. And Config still on Catwalk. We'll try and get closer. Lucky has the harder job right now. From CT, down below, AWP, and monacy knows he can get aggressive toward Catwalk, but the single shot distracts, and Config gets a rather anticlimactic kill in that, considering I thought he was going to be tunneled. So it's B for Glaive and Lucky with Hunter inside tunnels. Double. Okay, triple dink. Third one's an op, so that one certainly was resounding, but yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. They'll get Lucky as well, so this is starting off very, very well for G2 at a 5-3 scoreline and a B site open.
Oh, one's crossed over. Oh, and Alexi's got that coming through the smoke. He knows there's one trapped outside B. Astralis is going to lose everything. This round was never even close to being in contention for them.
Takes a bit of damage, puts Hunter down to 27, but he's surrounded. This is just a matter of time. Molotov will box him in, and guess who's on the back side of him? Can't go anywhere. That Molotov spreads. They swing around. Jax fittingly with the kill. Those two seemingly cast down for someone so good, you know?
Ooh, monacy. Nice shot.
Oh my goodness, that was well timed.
Yeah, crouches underneath it as well and just pops his head up. Config had no chance to respond. Out towards long, Jax has that as well.
Maybe he's got such good aim because he DMs on this map like everyone else in the world, and that spot is pretty powerful in DM, Jason, on those stairs.
Yeah.
Position with blameF at the mid doors. niko's still a problem for them because he's existing inside of the tunnels, and monacy's gone back. Oh, yeah, absolutely he's a problem for them. That's a ridiculous one tap. Ooh. Oh, I'm surprised. Second one, okay.
How about that deathmatch, Matt?
Well, he was trying to react to him running away, you know, but the first one I actually was kind of confused by. He's still going to get the kill, Jason.
Oh, wait.
Oh. Burn. Don't. Oh, my God.
Oh, everybody calm down.
They had him locked in. I thought they might have tried to go for the save, given that they lost the A site in such circumstances, but they weren't even going to get a chance to do that. Can open up the site. monacy sniping from far away, watching the backside of that smoke. blameF is a dead man, dare he walk that far. Instead, though, they jump up into it. niko takes him down directly, and look at all the kills coming in. That was so calculated, so fast.
I thought there was gonna be way more resistance, but obviously, I mean, niko, I don't know what more. This isn't. It doesn't look nearly like they're comfortable on this map the way they were in Ancient. So any faith or confidence in a comeback based off that first map, I think is gonna be a bit misguided. I think this access is closed. 3 players here. A fourth is going to be on the way quickly. Lucky with that scout grabs one. That's Jax who falls. He grabs another with the scout, and now the SMG is put into play, and that's going to be everything. m0NESY can only get the one. 11-4 is the score at the end of the first half, powered by niko, 20-8. This is weird. This is going to be a split. m0NESY's out in the open. They're about to get caught. They're about to be so caught, so blind. m0NESY gets one. That's it. It's all on niko. Attacked from two different angles. He can only go 1 for 1.
That's decent to do 1 for 1 in that situation. It'll still buy time and space as they rotate back around from CT.
Jax is already on the long flank.
He's got the shots. Bomb planted. Problem is now they're completely surrounded. Lucky has nowhere to hide, nowhere to go, and it's, oh no, CT for blameF. Second they spot that, this is already going to be defused. There's no chance he jumps up the elevator to try and find that one. He doesn't even have an access card to get to that floor. Goes now, they'll cross, timing it over. Hunter can't fire into it. Oh, m0NESY burning on the catwalk, goes down to 37 shots out. Hunter trying to do damage. Config's on 16, remember, but he's done better than that. Something beautiful in that config as he finds headshots with the deagle following up. It's just so lovely to see, and now...
I mean, that's just wild. He's able to get all 3 of those kills. G2 not able to mount enough of a defense. They get forced back towards catwalk, funneled, and config is just a monster. That's all there is to it. Look at this.
Oh, it's the third one. The first...
He's spamming.
Wait, slow-mo, watch that. Oh my god, it was like the same body was still falling through the air and he shot it.
He's spamming, crouching, and moving.
m0NESY's lucky to be alive. He's going to try and do battle. He's not scared. Not scared at all. Did that hit? That did not. I'm surprised. These bullets, that one's going to be cut config in the shoulder. Xyp9x now down to 11. The damage is certainly stacking up for m0NESY as he continues and now hits Lucky. He just can't get the headshots. If this were an AWP, we'd be calling this a legendary round, but it's just not the kills that count. It is the damage though, and Jax on the AUG, saved from the last round, might have been able to do it all. m0NESY's not done. He goes back now. His early damage matters. He only needs the single shots, and they'll put config on the scout instead to watch over toward long. Hunter, deagle up close, waiting as well for the plant, wants to try and jump up that elevator position. He's got glaive, config puts it back into him, but watch out, because they're both within 1 shot of this man, and the scout can move quickly. He can take the peaks. He's tagged down to 34 as he looks again toward the green position, the top of the bags. He gets config through it. He's going to rotate. He's going to try and change this up on blameF. No, he's not. Falls back, fakes away, doesn't want utility thrown his way. He's got 1 HP. 1 HP to try and take down blameF, who's sneaking out knowing the angle, spotted up, and he's absolutely nailed it. So much damage on the scout. He might have been better off with the AWP, but why not 10 shots instead of 5 to win the round?
All day long with those tags, couldn't get it done. He does it himself. Magnificent, even just falling back, playing it smart as well, making Blame feel a little bit nervous waiting inside that bomb site, realizing he's exposed it from so many angles. You've got niko hiding in Goose, Hunter on the ramp now, trying to just dink a couple of these heads as they go by. Smokes give him a little bit of cover. He's trying to find one. Flames in front of him as well. Oh, Zip, he's going to love that one all day. He was looking for the opportunity. Alexi goes down. They're surely going to clear niko. They will after he gives away his position, but he's got 2. Can he adjust for the third? Flashbang, and he's so blind. He's so blind. No chance.
Yeah, no chance either because he had the flash out himself. Didn't even have the gun to pre-fire into that, so blameF brings it back 2 versus 2. m0NESY has to back away from this. He's going to smoke CT, but then goes back in that direction knowing that he doesn't have the timing to get around, and it forces Xyp9x over because he thinks with that smoke down he can cross. That actually puts him directly into the line of fire for Jax, who now works out. If he can spot blameF up on top right now, not only does he get the kill, I was going to say m0NESY will be on the move and try and pinch him off. Doesn't even need to go that far. G2 finding 14.
They could have gotten out to blue bin, I guess, without him knowing. niko, oh, he goes down to the scout as well. Bless it all. This scout has the magic scout. Lucky switched over to an AK. It's a huge win, but they're walking right into the stack.
blameF doesn't know, but A's wide open. As soon as they see this 2 along, he should go. It doesn't matter because they're not going to get that far. Jax, a further 2 in the round, making it 3 before he drops glaive. He is found as well by Alexi B, and the bomb is completely covered. blameF has it all to do. 1 versus 2, AK-47, knowing that they're about to concede overtime point. You better believe those biceps will be flexing. As he works down lane, no, perfect crossfire setup. Hunter has the kill, and we are 1 round away from a tied-up series. Uncomfortable for a second, waiting to see if there was a response to that peek. Meanwhile, though, he's going to support his teammates by putting pressure on mid. Not enough, it seems, because Hunter's still looking through the door. They do bust through and catch out Jax, but Hunter finds a second, which means there's just 2 left in the site, and glaive monesty smartly continues to go by. He doesn't even want to sit back and fight that, knowing that niko can cover it, and they need to control the bomb. They need to deny the plant and blind it up. Blame F, just the deagle to play with. It's going to be up against the USP, and monesty comes out on top. Glaive from a distance. I'm just going to get ready for that right now, Jason, because I think we are going no further here with
safe call to make
HP.
at this point, Matt. Taking a bold risk. You're stepping out onto a ledge.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much. niko does as well. We are done here. And I'm pretty much done with everything to say, Jason. That was a remarkable performance. Jack starts it off. niko steps up, and then monesty with an incredible scout to show us all why he's talked about the way that he is.
That has brought a lot of firepower into this squad to win trophies. So much on the line for both squads, and right out of the gates. Oh, you gotta love this. Glaive jumping for the information. I don't know if he spotted the push just yet. He knows they're peeking down, and oh, they're getting assaulted. They're getting wrapped around from alternate mid from Astralis. This is gonna be tough. Config trying to battle. Blame F has gone down. niko needs to hold. niko needs to hold. He's got two. Ooh, the second one is a thing of beauty. And G2, it looks like they have all the advantages now. It's just Config 1 versus 4.
Was a tornado of positioning as they wrapped around each other, trying to sandwich out Banana, but then the ult mid push. It all comes down to niko with the advantage on the kills, and Config goes back toward alt middle, but guess who's there watching that? Jax. Doorway open, standing in it, nearly taken down, but gets the headshot. His aim has just been stupendous so far this series, and it's 1-0 for G2. They have the advantage early.
Players delivering with these deeks. All 5 players towards Banana. Alexi, SMG jumping back. He gets taken out by Config.
Set up crossfire, flashes in, Hunter's able to pop out. niko burns Config alive with the counter Molotov to the smoke on entry, and in they go. He pops out from new box. He'll spray down 2 more. He's looking sharp. As he was on Dust 2, he is untouchable so far in this series. Taps away to get lucky.
That's brilliant. Running out of ammunition. Very, very conservative shooting from niko. Oh, he's reading it. What a god.
He sees that shadow. That's far too easy. That was well done. He's going to have Alexi B closing out. This round's done. Lucky's not going anywhere except the grave.
That's a lot of free upgrades to the AK-47s as well. Transition into the bomb site as Alexi takes up wrap side defense. Molotov to slow it down to allow Alexi to get into position. It's going to be a Halls pop. It's all on Jackson. He's been great. niko, here's that nade. Here's the footsteps. Perfect timing. Perfect timing and perfect spray down from Jax. Triple kill. And now niko gets activated. Now Alexi gets activated. And Astralis again is shut down entirely. They get nothing.
Outrageous again. The other 2 players that are still waiting at mid for where Blame F has been holding are coming around from quad. Blame F smoked off, is only going to have access now, and it's monesty again that's going to shut them down from that position as he's shuffled already back inside of the site. Makes no mistake, Jax from the pit. A 3 here last time. Lucky got monesty in the middle of that, so hold on, because Blame F has cleared pit. He's jumped out. It's Lucky that's still alive on this, AWP in hand, but watch out as well, because I don't think he's going to be aware that Alexi B has gone above and has walked down the hallway.
No way to know that. Well done. It's all going to be on monesty.
Monesty has done well in this position before, has he not? Inside of that site, niko getting Config. That's the only one on A, but they'll call the rotation, and the AWP can find nothing from the back of B. Smoke still down as well, covering off the rotation of niko, and he'll head in toward the chapel, not before lobbing a nade forward to the site, spraying back and forth contentiously through smoke, and Blame F will get the kill as a result. Alexi B exit kills would do just fine here.
It's going to take like three wins in a row to take this cash away. An angle towards the default boxes, but that's not enough to build a hit off of.
Here we go. Bye-bye Config through the box, through the head. Blame F still going to be trying to work against niko. Stuck side in water at this point in time. Ooh, the protrusion rather of that smoke actually covered him off slightly. Not spotted, and he's able to line it up as that slowly fades, and he shuts down everyone on the B side of the map. 9-1, Astralis cannot get back-to-back rounds.
Important ones to really turn it and keep it in their favor. This one right here, brutal. Lucky never had a chance. Same with Config. Look at this shot. Again, just barely spotting it through the edge of the wall. Nice defense at the end from niko and Alexi. 9-1.
Still has the smoke and he's on the bags. They try and boost the pump. He sees the ball coming down, and down they go as the headshot into Glaive. He smokes himself off, as you say, buys some space. Xyp9x will get the winning kill on that exchange, but not for the round. Bombs behind them. Xyp9x has to go back for that. As monesty just fires off the shots inside of the smoke. This one's done. 20 seconds, they get the bomb again. Zipix caught by Hunter. Lucky goes back, and I don't think he's got all the luck in the world could save him in this situation. Although it is a one-on-one on either side. He could try and isolate this, but with that smoke, all they're doing is making that even longer of an exchange, and there was only 7 seconds left after the round ended. Strength in numbers, but there's numbers as well for G2.
Yeah, but they're out of position. They need to find some safety.
Oh, this is clever to go through. niko shuts it down. I thought that was the only way. They forced the rotation. They beat him out of the arch. Sorry to cut you off, Jason, but I thought that actually was a smart play to beat the rotation, and it still backfires.
Yeah, now Alexi's in a great position. He knows what's coming. He's got one. Doesn't even matter if he goes down now. Strong retake ahead. Glaive's at 74 HP. Smoke is going to go down. He's going to pick another up. There's no way I'm going to win a 1v3 if they all know I'm inside the bomb site somewhere. I need to find some way to get a kill first. Slowly coming in, but they're already here right at the bomb. Another smoke. Hunter's coming through. Hunter's coming through all day, and monecy doesn't even care about the smoke. He's found another. 12-1. Close this map out, which seems likely. I don't know how Astralis recovers from this in any way. A nade barrage finds niko. If they cannot win off that, I don't even know what to say. Alexi does go down, but it's Hunter, not monecy, here with an AK-47. There's one. He wants more. He needs more. He's going to stick around for the fight. Now he's getting wrapped upon. Good headshot onto Zip. Can't back all the way away, and we have a 2-on-2.
monecy is already sneaking around the corner, though, not concerned with it. He's cleared, so far as he's concerned, the angles. And now the nades go out. Smoke, flash, covering out. Deagle's already shooting out and knowing exactly now where blameF is. monecy goes on to the Deagle, finds the headshot on Glaive. He'll hold the defuse, and it can't be found. blameF's off the angle. Wrong gun to fire with, and they get the defuse. I hate to break it to you, it's 13-1 G2. Astralis can do nothing of that round in the end anyway. So we hit round 15, the last of the half. I think it goes without saying, Jason, that Astralis need this one. I'll give you updates on our opposing game as Hunter starts this one off against Glaive. NaVi came back to win. I shouldn't say came back overall in terms of losing the first map. They were in the lead the whole time, but they win 16-12 on Dust 2, so they now go to Mirage to decide who will get the bye to the semifinals. So 3 maps on both games this evening. Although our third map may not last that long if Astralis can't do something. They're already very significantly down in this round as well. blameF, Config, and Glaive dead. Zipix getting hit with a nade, doesn't even know that monecy the Mighty will walk out behind him and take him down without a fight.
Everyone's playing well for the G2 side of things. They've just obviously taken a hold of this map and ran away with it. Lucky Dink down to 49, still a chance. 27 seconds. Peace. Well, not much you can say, as we found out here. 14-1 for G2, really showing their class and quality.
Well, I feel bad for the sack between his legs.
That stomach ache's coming, boys. Get ready for it. Hunter and niko combined for a kill, and it's all going G2's way. 2 swift responses from Zip and blameF. Lucky goes down next. A-bomb site is open. I think this round's over as well.
Yeah, monecy's already just taking the bomb straight to the site, jumps around. He's not even concerned with the fact that anyone's going to be inside of it. They had the information it sounds toward the bottom of middle because a shot was fired by Config. Do it for your balls, Config. Protect them. Don't let them get kicked. That's all right. He's definitely thinking about them now.
He's wearing a cup.
Yeah, well, 2 to find. Or a Jill at this rate. I'm not sure the way this one's going. I hope it's a cup for his sake as he comes back out. Jax has it. It is indeed going to be G2 on map, series, and Spodek points.
In this deciding series, looking for a few days rest, a few days of preparation for their quarterfinal opponent. That'll be on Friday. niko is pushing back Banana defense, and he's fine with winning that battle. Trade up mid, Glaive's got one, runs out of bullets for the second, and the A-bomb site is open again. niko called out 2 bodies there, so G2's just gonna risk it and say, no matter what, there's 1 person here, and this is gonna be more than likely the winning plant. It's a 3-on-4, and there's no kits.
Just to note, it's Virtus Pro that G2, given the scoreline, I'm just gonna conclude that, would be playing as their first match in the Spodek. niko's going to take down both Config and blameF, and it is just Zipix, the sole survivor of the Spodek stage. And unfortunately, the last one to bow out of this match for Astralis. They're gone. The stars are clouded, the judgment ruined, and it is G2 that are starting to look promising in this event.
Yeah, and that's good news to get experience for the young man we just saw there. monecy just brought into the team. G2 earned this quarterfinal berth, and for Astralis.